So I don't know. Would it be near the library? So this is the library. Would it be here? Why did I come here? I don't fucking know, my dude. Hey, Reuben. The Fox button was no help, but I'm afraid the Sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. That's fine, I figured it out. Not that I have time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Winsdale Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Oh no. Not a grisly murder. Don't suppose you've got anything to help me keep my lunch down? My stomach's never coped too well with grisly ones. Fennett! Fennett. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Isn't it this one? No. Not you. Yay! Witch fig. A plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to label you Fennett. And I'm going to put you on the shelf. Alright, kitty. Hey, mailman. Morton. Verona Gree handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Verona Green? I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the Sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Okay. So, northeast of Rustland. Okay. Rustland is over here. This would be northeast. From the moment I step off the river, Beshaba. Mellow glow. The fuck is a mellow glow? Oh, wait. Among other uses for this plant, this most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Is it this one? No. Okay. So it's another thorny plant that I may or may not have. Like you. Yay! Okay. The Caballia. A rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Interesting. Whatever the fuck you are. But you are the mellow glow. Yeah, up on the shelf. Okay. Hey, Faye. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it. But the visions are as strong as ever. Okay. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down at that abyss, but I'm afraid. Oh, okay, so I've got to make a decision. So if I go for Aguaria, which could be these things. When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flower... nope, that's not it. Light blue flowers, like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool, characterize this plant. I don't see anything like that. So the next one is Candlewood. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow along among tall leaves. Okay, so I think it's this one. Bright red flowers with thin stems. Okay. Yay! Candlewood. Worryless. Aptly named plant, inhaling the smell of the flower is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. You are Candlewood. And onto the shelf you go. Oh, my fungus is getting moved around. Okay, so you're a thorny one. You have bulbs. I want to go to... Wait, I think I didn't do this, yeah, I did. Okay, so I can just archive that. So that one's done. But this... I don't know where I would start with this. Alright, who's here?
Margaret Elsbeth. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit.
Hello.
It's wonderful breath of life in the otherwise dreary town.
Thanks.
I'm a green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out onto the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though.
It's like this all the time.
You must come to Shizhug. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago.
So they're probably horribly out of date.
I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself.
Alright.
You are cordially invited to Shizhug Castle, Lord and Lady Elizabeth.
Alright, let's go there. So... Shizhug. It's a different castle. Shizhug Castle. I'm greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elizabeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens.
Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you,
she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. Before I can stop to take a look, she's already whisked me on the next.
And this one too, she says.
I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have time to make as a thorough study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down.
Don't forget these,
Lady Elizabeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Fever kiss. Ooh, those are pretty. Interesting. Alright. You can go here. You can be archived. I'll just leave you open. Next. Hey, Philip. Mushroom. Red spores. Moves in the dark. That's all I've got. Any ideas? So... yes and no. What was it called? Wasn't Wandering Boo. Is the fungus can... oh wait, yeah it is. This one? Does this have red spores? Sure does. Yay! Plant, well I already identified that plant. It's been identified. Like for a while now. Hey Selena.
They're saying Black Comb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all. But then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels.
Well, Bradley Miller is a fucking asshole.
Either way, there is something evil in them hills and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man at Winside. I've come for some stinking mutt cap.
Okay, stinking butt camp. I think it smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Yay! Oh hey, it's the end of the day. So, I want to collect the henchhawk. So she was talking about something. This is the stinking monk cap. Or do I just not know how to read? I don't think I know how to read. That's okay. Mount trap. And then you can go in here. Alright, so she was talking about... that's... okay. These are like the only people that matter, I guess. What did she say? Started with an S and I didn't write it down. Caniston water. Ramsey, Sarsburg Castle, Sedberg. Yeah, that's where we are. None of these look like it? Hold on. Can I... I want to see the thing though. I want to see the... Can I go back to my history? Okay. The old man. Interesting. Killington, Sarsburg Castle. Where? Oh, Swinside. I shudder at the thought of what happened here. If these stones could tell us what they saw, a chill comes over me and I realize that I do not want to linger. Okay. Aw, man. I'm about to go to bed anyway, so it doesn't matter. Tell me the story of the librarian. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. Okay. So, northwest of Abbey. And then 3 miles to the east. That's where the Everheart grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Okay. So where is the abbey? Daughters, Tebe, Sadgill, Coxhead. Is this one of those things that's just not on there because it's not a large enough thing? Or am I just like really bad at reading? Eagermont, Lostwood, Lowood. Rustlin, Hardknot, Seafell Pike, Grassmere, Ambleside, Hawkshead, Undermere, the Stone Circle of the Daughters, T-Bay, Kindle. Okay, I guess I'll have to figure out where the abbey is. White Seer Cane. So it must be like in a place and it's not like... Oh, it's right here. Duh. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. Collect! It's the Everheart! Which I forgot to name. Some of these I should know the names of. So I'm gonna write this as Everheart. Okay, and you go on to the middle one. You go back. And I'm gonna start my day. Hey, Faye. I must thank you. Last night, for the first time in weeks, my mind was calmed. I'm no longer tormented by visions of the woman in the jade mask and the terrible monster. Now I'm wondering if you have any some worry lists to keep my over anxious thoughts at bay. Let's find out. Worry lists is this one. Inhaling the smell of flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. I don't think it's you. They smell wonderful. They look similar, so I'm going to keep that in mind. Bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. Small yellow berries. you. I'm gonna take a guess. Yay! Hop hat. Inhaling smoke from the burning dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. Interesting. Do you have firm flowers? Stiff leaves. So... the fuck was that called again? Hop heart. Oh great, there's children in the house. My favorite. Next. Hi, Simone. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. You came for the common truce. Yay! Colette. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, possibly where the source of the... where... near to... Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm going to change your tag to known. And also going to get rid of at least one S. And you move over to that one. Okay. Sedberg was down somewhere. Okay, so he was headed to the river. So what does it say? Headed west from Sedberg, probably near the source of the river Winster. Okay. The river Winster. The source of the river Winster. The hermit's camp, as he did find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of a fire ringed by stones is only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there is no reply. The hermit is not here. The more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. 12. Oh, 2 down, 3 over. Okay. Ooh, yay. Immediately I can go back. Okay. 2 down, 3 over. Why did I come here? Don't know. But it was obviously... maybe it was there? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Next. Conrad. I'm not long for this world, and I've decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Caballia. Like a dire huntsman with his Derithium-covered tomes. Okay. Do I have a Caballia? Rare plant that is believed to help with help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it on the graves of their loved ones. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. These have 6 ones. Yay. Hi, Bright. Take care not to touch this brightly colored thorns. I'll have to look closer at that one. They will do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that will cause severe pain for several days after. A plant that only grows in the south, in warmer climates, where they call it the loathe after a long dead king. Known to improve eyesight at night, even in the darkest places. Interesting. Huh. Okay. But you are the Caballia. That's not how you spell that. And you go on here. Okay. So, he was here. 1, 2. Is he here? The camp at the Windsor Spring has led me to another camp of sorts, where I am greeted by an eccentric man.
Oh, yes, yes, ho, 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 the man says. You must take this. Take it, take it.
At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrust into my hand. He places an envelope delicately on top.
Ho, ho, it's no use to me anymore. Ho, 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 no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red. Ha, ha, buddy.
I'm sure he is quite mad. Alright. Ooh. That's fascinating. It just said that the red ebony plants had the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with the viewing window in order to permit the user to see magic otherwise visible to the naked eye. Interesting. Okay. So you can go here for now, because I don't know if... Wait. Vicious white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. But it's red. Nope. Dang it. Okay. I will figure this out later. Unless... Where's the book? The red ebony. Is not in here, so I don't know anything about it. Cool. Hey, you. Hey, it's the lady in the jade mask.
Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come for the plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart.
Yay! Copper Caledonian. Plant has rejuvenation effects and most benefit from properties. Realizes curse. Have come to realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. The red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and are not part of the plant. That's fucking weird, but alright. Red warts growing on it. Maybe that's the Copper Caledonian, so I'm gonna do this. I don't remember how to spell fucking shit. Okay. Copper Caledonian. You are absolutely the hop heart. And you go over here. Okay. So that's done. Hey, Verona.
Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinside Stone Circle.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot there was a guy that was unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity has got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to make me take with me. Always comes in useful. Witch fig. Witch fig. I should really spend some time, like, just going through these. The plant that is said to have many uses, including easing... So... The bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. I mean, they're fruits. And fig is a fruit. Nope. Alright. Not that. The leaves seem to have a mind of their own. Interesting. The plant is said to have many... Okay, I don't know if I have it. I'm sure I have some around here. Okay, so apparently I do. So... Plant said it is similar to leaf. Okay. Does it mean small yellow berries? Small red berries. So I don't know the difference what a fever kiss is, do I? I don't think I do. Fever kiss. Red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. Leaves are pale in color. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this one as Fever Kiss. And we're going to give this one to the lady. Yay! Cool. Jacob's Worth. People tend to be drawn to unusual flowers of Jacob's Worth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said that they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate, have been used successfully to find many lost wandering. Okay, so... Seems to have a mind of their own. Okay, so this one could be Jacob's Worth. You can go up here now. And we know for sure you are Witch Fig. And you go on here. I just hope that it's an unlimited amount of stuff that I could put up there. That would be hilarious. So, the red ebony. Plant has property uncovering. I perfected. Doesn't say where I can get the red ebony. So, hey buddy. I've never seen anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. I just had like 5 customers, dude. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. Fuck you. Oh, shit. I need some bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. Bishop's pear, a mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. Maybe like this one? The gills on the underside in this mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as treatment for stomach pains. Smells rotten. Here. Yay. Royal Dentia. Sometimes called Everheart, the pink flowers of the Royal Dentia are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. So it was this one. Royal Dentia. One of the few known ways to release the bind of Swift Snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of Royal Dentia. Interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and rename Royal Dentia or Everheart. You are Bishop's Parasol. You go up there. Alright. What does this mean? Also don't know what that means. Said that the red ebony plant but I don't have would it be close? Oh no, maybe it would be close to I'm greeted into oh she gave me more plants? Oh no, she didn't. Yeah. Okay. What you got for me? The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current floating gently southwards to the fork. Okay. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her.